I guess we are live. Can you verify it once? We are live or not?
Just a minute. Your audio, is just like a breaking, but never mind. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So we are live. Okay, we are live. Okay. So
We
let
are.
me just verify. Okay, let me just verify. Okay, yeah. So yeah. So let's welcome. So this is the first day actually. We will be doing something in the space of JSON prompting. We will first try to understand what is JSON prompting, etc. What can be done in that field. So uh, yeah, on to you, Adil. What do you wanna share here?
Yeah, so just a minute. I'm just getting my display done.
We'll first try to understand what is JSON prompting,
Okay,
etc.
yeah,
What
so
can be
yeah,
done in
this is
that
Zeek,
field.
and we have already
So
put out a video about
yeah, on to you,
what we
Adil.
exactly are,
What do
and
you wanna
today
share here?
this is our first stream, and we'll be starting like we'll be researching on our first project, which is JSON prompting. We'll research on it. What we want to make is a JSON natural language to JSON converter,
Try to understand
which
what is
can
JSON
be used
prompting.
by vibe
Okay, yeah.
coders
So
or any one of you if you want to create a project. Like how any AI agent hallucinates. So giving the prompt to it in JSON is really better for your case. So we'll first research about
okay,
it,
okay, okay.
whether it can be really feasible or not.
I'll cut you in the middle. So our project that converting natural language to JSON is not fixed. We may change in course of duration.
Yeah.
So that's not a fix actually. Okay, so now let's Adil, will uh, will you share the screen or shall I share the screen and start
Uh,
the
we can share your screen. Just a minute. Okay. Your screen is
okay,
on top. Yeah.
okay, okay, is it visible? It's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So first of all, okay, now like you and me, we are beginning our journey. First of all, I'm using parallel AI to understand what is JSON prompting. So Adil, you can view my stream in smartphone so that you will also catch up, right?
Yeah. Sure, I can.
Because you can't view my screen right
I,
now,
ca- I can I can view your screen on OBS. Don't worry.
Okay, okay. So first of all, now I'll give you my prompt here. What is JSON prompting? Where is it used? Then what are its benefits in industry? Okay. So we'll go step by step. Not everything I'll write in the prompt, and I'm not a prompt expert. So here I go. Okay. So let's see.
Yeah. By the way, we are using parallel AI. If anyone wants to know.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So let me just yeah. Okay. So JSON prompting is a technique for interacting with AI models, especially LLMs, by structuring instruction and queries in JSON JavaScript object notation format rather than using free form of natural language. So this involves creating structured data containing key value pairs. I'm not gonna go with the theoretical part, so you might have understand here is we just use JSON prompting is mainly used for interacting with natural language or LLM. So we will just directly go. First of all, you need to know it JSON, it stands for JavaScript object notation. And now let's go directly into the structure first. So this is how JSON look like. There are key and value pairs. So this is the key, this is the value. uh, suppose let's take an example. Here we have tasked to summarize an article. Now we will get an input which is an article text. Format is bullet points and constraint is max 5 points. So we can give example for it, input and output. So here, like this, what is JSON prompting, where it is used, and what are the benefits in industry. This is a natural language prompt. We can convert this natural language prompt in JSON. So like we can just tell here task to understand JSON format, input our natural language text format.
How
We can
about
give
you
it
try?
any
How about
format.
you try it there? Just use some random online converter and convert the prompt we gave into
Okay.
JSON, and then again provide it into a new chat. That will be better.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's see that. First of all, let me copy this and I'll just use here natural language to JSON converter. See, these online tools actually don't understand the context; they just convert. So don't go with that. So just let's see. Um, we'll use text to JSON here, and we'll click here. Okay. Okay. So what is the JSON? I'm not
Just
impressed by it.
there was just some issue. There's some issue in your audio.
Yes,
Wait. Uh, Say something. Hello.
am I audible now?
Yeah. You're audible. You can continue.
Hello.
Yes. You're audible, bro.
Okay. So never mind. Okay. So you can see this is not good.
Hmm.
This JSON prompt.
That
It
is just
just
some
highlighted
bullshit.
our question and it gave. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
use some.
let me try another
Just
JSON
use
to
GPT or
okay
something.
natural language to JSON. Okay. Yeah, that's a good ad actually. We'll just use the GPT here. Yeah. Uh, convert my natural language query to JSON. Okay, so I'll give my natural language query and let's see. Now there is another thing, I don't know if it's a myth or it's a fact. It is said that JSON queries give a good output rather than the natural language queries. Okay,
Yeah, we'll
okay.
confirm that
So
too
you can see
in
here,
this stream.
uh, yeah, so here you can see here this is a JSON, this is actually a JSON query. Why? It's not that good because our question is also not that good. What is JSON prompting? So this is a JSON query. I will not input it. That's not a complex query, just it says query. What is a JSON prompting? Okay, so you can see this in what is it? Yeah, parallel AI. It is not as structured as this,
Yeah, well,
right? uh,
our query itself
because our
in
question
natural
is also
language
not
wasn't
that
that
good.
complex, right?
Yeah. And also, many natural language to JSON converters don't understand the context, so they just follow a predefined format. That's it. So, what are the key characteristics of a JSON? Its structure and explicit. It is basically why majorly JSON is used because it is machine readable. JSON is easy for both and machine. Okay, so that's the reason JSON is mainly used. Okay, consistent outputs are predictable. They don't hallucinate and minimize the guesswork. As I said, instead of finding random, we are structuring our things in this whole format. So now you might have understood what is JSON format, right? JSON prompting. We just give the prompt in JSON format rather than this. So let's understand the once again structure. We have curly braces, value pairs, and separated by colons and commas. Okay, so this is actually how it is. Now we will understand where it is used actually. We have already seen it is used to give prompt to LLMs. Okay, first of all it is used in data extraction and analysis. So extract structured data, okay, from unstructured text like reviews or feedback. Content generation, we can use it to generate content. Then image and video generation, multi-step reasoning task. Okay, so multi-step reasoning task, what does it mean? So if your task involves multiple step complex tasks, instead of giving natural language, we can break down it into JSON format for easier understand, so our LLM or machine understand it easier. So now this has the benefits of JSON: precision and clarity, uh, predictability, integration and automation. So I'm not gonna go there. uh, that's just theoretical part. We understood what is JSON. Now the main question is, natural language prompt better than JSON prompt? So let's type that query as well. Um, okay, sorry, I just JSON prompt better than natural language
Just specify the use
prompt.
case, okay?
And okay, and now I'm not doing this query. Are there any scientific evidences? I'll just write it to be confirmed evidence of such, or is it just myth? Okay, I'll just do it.
Hmm.
I have seen articles it to be better, but let's confirm it. Okay, it's JSON prompt. Okay, first of all, we know this is JSON. What is JSON prompting in natural language prompting? We'll just go into the scientific evidence. Okay, JSON prompting reduces ambiguity by clearly. Okay, performance. Okay, okay. So here, according to the study found by Microsoft and MIT, JSON formatting improved accuracy significantly over than other templates like Markdown. So guys, if you are not familiar with Markdown, it's another type of formatting. It's specifically the use case of it is when you are designing README of GitHub, you especially give it in the Markdown format. Then it is used for reducing hallucinations. So this is also found in a study. It's not an you know a
It's not just
mythical
yeah,
claim.
not online, some
Then
random
it gives
online myth.
yeah, yeah, right. So like JSON, there are also other format like hybrid CSV, YAML. Then like we have studied like Markdown. This is also another format. JSON-based prompts allow seamless integration. You know, so rather than generating, this is not a question of which generates better. Even though the natural language prompt and JSON prompt might generate the same output, but the performance the JSON prompt gives, the hallucination reduced by the JSON prompt are better. So if there is a shorter prompt, natural language and JSON prompt, if you have a simple query, we may not find such differences. But if there is a complex task, we might find a huge gap in it. So small tasks like we just perform, they might. So okay, so now let's okay. This is the main thing, the focus here.
Nuances and limited
What are the limitations
limitations.
highlighted? Okay, limitations. So what are they? Not always better for creative tasks. Okay, so okay, that's one. Actually, that's a very breakthrough, because if it's not good for creative prompt, it will not be useful. But let's read. Experts, uh, including whatever the names, he's from OpenAI. Neither I don't know it. Argue JSON prompting puts the model in technical or code mode, resulting in less creative or nuanced outputs compared to natural language. So this is something new. So if you take this into consideration, actually, then the whole purpose of JSON prompting for generating video or content breaks. What do you say, Adil? Generating
Yeah, it
video or
well
an
it
uh,
breaks, but just from the creative point of view, if you read it properly, like we will get the actual and accurate output we want from the prompt, but yeah, it won't be that creative. Like, are you getting my point? What I'm trying to explain to you here?
yeah. But the online articles which you read of JSON prompting versus natural prompting, they actually show you examples of generating content like image or video. While in this case, it's not beneficial. It's like clearly stated. So,
Yeah, it's
what do you think?
stated.
Like we read article yesterday, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Where
yeah.
they show difference between the natural language prompt and JSON prompt of generating a video. But it clearly states here, right, that
Yeah,
it invalidates the need of generating. But the another thing I want to say here is, guys, if you are not good at prompting, JSON prompting, then you may be needed to refer to natural language as far as, because see, create an image of a sky, a blue sky or that. Then if you just give that in natural language, that will be, that model will think alternative. It will not just go with the natural. It will think beyond the scope. But if you just give that in the JSON format, it will just create a static or bland image. But you can use JSON prompting when you know your shit, when you know what you want, like when you actually need this, you don't want your output to be out of the scope, then you can refer to JSON prompting. What do you say, Adil? um,
yeah, yeah. You're right on that.
yeah,
Well,
so
the
if
actual
you
use
don't know
case
your
of
shit,
JSON prompting
you
is
don't know how to give.
like suppose you want to create a full stack app. Just for example, suppose you want to create some full stack app, some payment like fully fledged functional app. So for that, what you can like you can use cursor or some other AI agent to make it, right? But for that, right,
Yeah.
if you are making a full-fledged app, you don't give the prompt in a single line. You have to provide a proper, like a well-defined prompt. So, like, our use case of making this project is when you want to create a full-fledged app, and when you want to explain to the model what exactly you want. So for that, when you know what you want at in that particular use case, instead of natural language, JSON prompting is better. Yeah, but in other cases, like as Yashraj just mentioned, creating if you want to create an image of the sky, then obviously natural language will be better, because JSON prompting just limits its scope, right? Like it limits the
Yeah,
capability of
you
the
are right.
model to be creative. So the use case of this project, if we decide on making it, will just be for the people who want to create something and they know what they want to make, and they have a well defined natural language query which they can convert from this project into JSON format, and then that prompt they can feed into the AI agent, whatever they are using, cursor, windsurf, whatever, and then they will have they
Yeah.
cannot they will have a better output, which they would a better output than the one they would have had from the natural language prompt.
Okay, I would like to cut you on that. See, as Adil mentioned, when you know your shit, right? When you know how to give prompt, then it is better to give JSON prompt. But guys, if you see, rather than for generating your code or wipe coding, you don't give your prompt in a single paragraph. Even you are very intelligent on prompt, how to define prompt, there might be something which you need to change later. It is just a process of iteration, right?
Yeah,
You
yeah, yeah,
just
it is a
go
process of
sit, I
iteration.
give a well defined prompt, and right. So that is also case to consider, Adil, if you just say that way. You can give your initial prompt in JSON, but the
Yeah,
later prompt, which are short, that need to be in the natural language, because right. So you have created a button which is blue. Just create. I don't want it to be blue. Give it gray. How can you just say that single line in JSON? It needs to be in a natural language,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
So that's one
In the
limitation,
in the
because
further iterations, obviously you will use natural language, but I was talking about, something, there is something known as PRD. Just search for it on Google.
enlighten me upon that. What is that?
Yeah, just open a
What
new
is
tab
that?
and search for PRD. It is project requirement document or something. Mostly
Okay,
PRD. What is PRD?
okay, okay. I just then give it this year.
What is PRD?
Yeah,
How is it used for
in
making
product
apps?
management, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. How is it required? Useful in making apps, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see.
Uh, Actually,
Hmm.
I have seen some content regarding this
There's
on
one.
Reels and shit. Actually,
Okay.
the people who actually wipe code and make working apps, like not just random wipe coding. I'm
Well,
talking about proper, fully functioning app
yeah,
with security and all of that. Those people, they don't like uh, start with a small prompt. They make a PRD of the product they want to make. Then they feed that PRD to the agent, and then the agent starts making it. Obviously there are iterations of multiple prompts further, but since they are defining their project, like properly in that
yeah,
PRD,
yeah. Get it,
you
get
will
it,
get
get it
it now, you will get it
properly.
now.
Yeah. So yeah, there is one thing more I need to understand here is the that will be a little what is that, controversial, but it's just my opinion. As you mentioned, the JSON prompt will help if you know your shit. You know how to give a prompt and then convert it into JSON format. It
Hmm.
will give a more good output. Yeah, that is one thing, Adil. The output, the only one that's not just limited to giving output. As I have seen in the previous tab, JSON prompting increases the performance and
Yeah,
reduces hallucination. So we should actually pay attention to that two things, because rather than giving just output, even natural language prompt, as far as I know, gives a good output. That is, I think we just neglect these two parts, like performance and hallucination and other things which are actually beneficial, that actually makes JSON prompt in good rather than just generating good output. That is only one thing that is highlighted for me. Mm, Overrated, but the other things are which are actually more important, I guess. So as far as my point of view, are neglected.
Yeah.
So we have our output PRD, products requirement document, a concise artifact that defines product purpose, features, functionality, and behaviors to align engineering, design, QA, and business teams on what to build and why. Okay, yeah, I just studied this in software development life cycle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There
I
is
too had
another
that subject.
related term to this PRD.
The
Yeah, yeah, software requirement something, software
SRS,
requirement
SRS,
document, something
SRS. It
like
was
that.
SRS. It was
Yeah,
SRS.
yeah, it was. What was the full form of it?
Uh,
An ad. Software
uh,
requirement specification or what?
yeah, yeah. Specification. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Software requirement specification.
Yeah, it was similar to this, like
Yeah,
product
yeah, yeah. It
requirement
was.
document,
It is
right?
similar to
If
this, but
all your scope of a project
that document is a really big document. Like it is a Word document consisting of multiple pages. PRD is not like that. PRD is small. Like as far as I have seen it
so
online,
if you
PRD is relatively small. It is like around 1 to 2 pages defining your project and its purpose as well. Just read about
oh
it
yeah,
there.
yeah, so that is actually used in industry for very complex tasks.
Yeah,
MNC is used, right?
yeah,
SRS, software requirement specification. Yeah, so PRD just for creating a small scale project, like a project for us for a college level or even a small scale startup, right?
yeah,
Yeah. So one thing I want to note here is, guys, we might go off topic sometimes because that's actually essential. This is not gonna be, hard coded live where we just wrote down on a pen paper or how the flow will go. It's just how it will go. It's just how we will discover things. Because I think when someone watches this live stream with no background actually should get to know what the thing is, right? Then we are discovering things with you, so please
yeah.
fact check things if
We
you
are
are
not
doubt on that
some
and give us.
Sherlock or some bullshit.
Yeah,
We
so
we are
even if you are
unemployed
saying this
too,
reading
Lama.
from, yeah, that's one part, right? So even if you are reading this from LLM, so now many of you will say you are reading it from LLM, but this is actually perplexity and it actually fetches things from articles. So that is no different from reading articles, and I have you know I prefer reading articles when things are complex. Not if you want to just search definition, I don't go to articles. Okay, that's one thing. Yeah, okay. PRD for now, let's see, focus on that. PRD is a document used in product management that specifies the requirement of a product or feature, covering purpose, features, functionality, and expected behavior too, so teams can build, launch, and market effectively. Okay, that is good thing, but Adil, is it what is the format of it? Is it in JSON format or is it just in
No,
natural language?
PRD is in natural language.
PRD.
Natural language.
Okay.
Uh, like if you
Okay.
want,
So yeah,
we can make a small project right now, like to do app or something. Like we will first uh, tell any LLM to give us a PRD of a to do app, and then we will feed it to any AI agent, and like you will understand how it actually helps instead of natural language, like instead of just a single
but
prompt.
what is this? What is the context of this with JSON prompting? I don't
uh
know.
why I told you this was key, like the whole purpose of that
You are, yeah,
JSON.
iteration. I was talking about iteration.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So actually, in the industry, the people who actually use AI agents, they don't start with a smaller prompt or just a random paragraph. Like, uh, suppose you are telling me that you want to make a project. So the way you will tell me and the way you will
Yeah,
describe me that okay, I want to make a project like this, Adil. I want it to have all of this. You can't like describe all of exactly that words to the LLM, right? It's not your friend. It's an AI. It's not a human. It needs a well well defined structure, right? So the structure the industry uses, as far as I know, is PRD. So the whole point of
okay.
me like enlightening you upon this PRD term is our JSON converter will actually convert user will feed their PRDs here, and they will get a PRD but in JSON format. Do you get my point? What I'm trying to say?
Yeah, yeah, I got it. I got it. I got it. Actually, I got it. So yeah, well, that is a good thing. But as far as
Just
our scope here,
just ask the
majorly will be
ask that perplexity is will a PRD in JSON be better than a PRD in natural language? Just ask it.
yeah, that's one thing. Okay, let's me before that's a more. But before that, let me just go to some article, which we have read, right, Adil?
Yeah,
Yeah, because just a minute. Okay, I don't know if this is good thing or not. Let me just. No, this is not. Uh, Sun prompting research natural language and its difference in output. Okay. Actually, I'm not using just a minute, Adil, I guess. Yeah. Let me just see.
just go to Reddit.
No, I can. No, no. I want to show them actually the content. We saw article right where they were showing the output of JSON and heat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Use custom browser. You just use Chromium
Okay.
browser, non-agentic browser.
But my screen is not visible for there, right? Just me.
Uh, Try switching to Chrome or Firefox.
Oh, okay. Just a
The
minute.
screen is black right now. I guess just switching the browser.
Okay, just a minute.
Yeah,
Just a minute to me. Yeah, yeah. Now I'll just share the window here. Now you can see,
yeah,
right,
yeah,
Adil?
yeah.
Okay, now we'll actually see into we'll actually bust some well-known articles right now. Okay, we'll actually go and are they myth or not? Yeah, I just read some articles here. Yeah, see this one, Analytics Vidya. It's a very famous website, and let me just okay. So here, this is JSON format prompt. The task is the main thing you want to AI to do, and this is the format we don't. We want actually to go into okay. Let me just do it for a minute. Ah, yeah. Okay, nice. I already had login in. Okay, see, this is the output of normal prompt, and this is the output of JSON prompt, right? Uh, and this is the entire JSON prompt. See, why I told you is uh, we have to give such a big prompt, and I don't think there is need for it, but for generating such thing. What do you think, Adil? We give such a big prompt. And what is that? I think here for this output, normal prompt is way better, right? If you want, what do you think in this case?
Uh, can you repeat yourself? I don't get what you're trying.
See, the user gave, see, this is the normal prompt. Generate an image of cat punching a dinosaur, right?
Yeah,
And this was the JSON prompt of this just small natural language prompt, right?
yeah, yeah. It is
And
obviously
still,
well.
I don't find any considerable differences.
Uh, mm,
It's
well,
saying that JSON prompt generated a more detailed and vibrant image. Of course, it generated because the amount of JSON prompt you gave was way detailed than the normal prompt, right? Of course, it
obviously
will
it
generate,
will
and it's
carry.
not even radically that better.
Mm,
The whole point I'm saying this is the first point which I mentioned here. That in the article that JSON prompt limits the puts the machine in the less imagination thing.
yeah,
You am trying to get what I'm saying.
yeah, yeah.
I'm not saying this is normal prompt, this is JSON prompt, and it is better. Well, why is it better? Because the amount of JSON prompt you gave is very detailed. Of course, it will be better, right?
Yes.
So that's the reason why I was telling, converting natural language prompt to JSON prompt, which you told earlier, creating the project of converting natural prompt to JSON prompt. Adil, if a user like me who doesn't have any idea, will just give natural prompt, generate a animated image of a cat punching a dinosaur. Do you think our model will generate this detailed prompt? It will just specifically generate task, generate an animated image and a cat punching a dinosaur task and that. And I don't think that generated JSON prompt will be any different from the normal prompt.
Yeah.
Both the results will be same,
Yes. Yes.
right? So I don't find anything. So see this. Now building a web page. Uh, See, this is the normal prompt web page and this is JSON prompt web page. Well, why is it better significantly is because you gave a detailed prompt. So that's the reason I'm saying. So I'm saying is the only thing I want to say here is this article is limited actually and actually doesn't highlight for me analytics vidya the the real power of JSON prompt isn't in their structure, it's how they think. Unlike basic prompt, they often produce generic output. JSON forces precision, giving AI clear guidance. So the whole prompt of JSON prompting is how detailed it is and how you know your shit. So the whole idea of this prompt is better than this. For me, it is actually that's not how it is actually. If you know your shit, rather than just generating a better output, why we use JSON prompt is it reduces hallucination and has more accuracy. What do you think, Adil? What is the whole point of this? JSON prompting is better than natural language prompting.
Yeah.
Uh,
Obviously, to get the accurate output, like instead of
yeah,
going
but
through 50 iterations of natural language, you can maybe go through 10 or 15 iterations, starting with one well-defined JSON prompt.
yeah, but the thing is well defined, right?
Yeah.
We should still know your. You should still know your shit to get a defined JSON prompt, right? You should have to know what you're doing. That's the reason. So for normal user, right? Like someone wants to get an output, I don't think there is any use. So guys, if you are just following a trend, like if someone who is preparing for uh, uh, exam and he just want the answer, I don't find any need to give the prompt in JSON. Natural language is more than enough to give your question answers. What do you think, Adil, upon that?
Yeah, natural language will be enough. That's why I was telling you the specific
Yeah,
part about
so
PRD, right? I was not talking about such small use cases. I was
yeah,
talking about full-fledged applications.
yeah. So guys, so if you just going with small things, there is no need to go into the JSON base for me actually. Of course JSON reduces hallucination, increases performance, and but still you are good to go. You are more. There is no need to go in the JSON base like this article highlights. I don't think for me this article is not good enough, right? It just highlights the overview and not good. If you want a beginner, you are beginner and giving the small prompt. Natural language prompting is good enough. There is no prompt unless the need is you want a structure output, high accurate, and that. Okay, that's it. Now, my screen might be black, but let me just switch back to here. Window, yeah. Okay, now it's visible, right, Adil?
Yeah, it is visible.
Yeah, okay. Now, guys, as I cleared the base that natural language prompt is more than enough, mm, rather than JSON prompt if your use case is small. So don't go into that base myth. For me, see, I'm gonna make a lot of hot takes in this live stream. For me, they are just farming views. This article, this type of article. What do you think about that,
Yeah,
Adil?
they are view farming.
Yeah, because I don't think there is a need of getting in a giving such a large for small use cases. Even the prompt which I gave here, is JSON prompt better than natural language prompt? Are there any there was a spelling mistake here? Scientific evidence or I didn't give this in the JSON format. And even if I would have given it, I don't think there will be any output differences. What do you think, Adil? It will be just the same bland output which you get. So don't put your effort in this, right? Now let's find actually where it is actually, what is actually the need, what are some limitations which you can improve. The whole point of this JSON prompt video series is what are actual limitation where we can improve. The first myth which we myth, it's not a myth, we busted is there is no need to go for JSON prompting unless and until you are doing some high level shit or structuring the output, so just that's it, right, Adil? We are good. We'll fine till now, Adil.
Yeah, we are fine.
Are there any things you want to add? Or okay, let's go. Now the first thing which you will learn is limitation not always better for creative tasks until you know you are limiting the scope in a JSON. Now I read article, one thing is token inefficiency. Now I want to do something, we want to do something in this scope, and Adil, actually, the token efficiency. The JSON syntax adds overhead that like braces, quotes, escaping, increasing token consumption. Guys, do you know what do you mean by token, right? Token in like, uh, let's say I am Yashraj, I am Yashraj, let's say. So this Yashraj, this M, this I, these are tokens. This is word tokenization actually. This is word tokenization. And if I just say I just say here like, okay, yeah, how are you? So this whole thing and this whole thing, this is sentence tokenization and this is word tokenization. So like in JSON, let's go back to our format of JSON. See, here you can just see there are braces, there are commas, there are, and some uh, tokens which increase our token consumption. And in LLMs, you know for someone who doesn't know, the higher your tokens are, the more cost you want to get. So if you are using any API for your project and you consume more tokens, the higher you will be charged. So one limitation of JSON prompting is there are some tokens, just as a braces, colons, which are introduced there. So there is one thing. Now this is one thing I wanted to highlight. See, sometimes making markdown or plain text is more efficient. That's the whole point I was telling you.
Yeah,
For
obviously
small
it
use
contains less
cases,
character.
yeah, for small use cases. Now, editing difficulty, JSON prompts are more prone to syntax error and harder to tweak compared to natural language part, complicating prompt iteration for non-technical users. So this is one, you know, what do you say, limitation of JSON prompt. Okay, like JSON prompts are more prone to syntax error and are harder to tweak. Yeah, of course they are harder to tweak, than the natural language. In natural language, you can just backspace. Now, then no one size fits all. Studies like Microsoft paper conclude no universal optimal prompt format exists even with the same model. Effectiveness varies by task and model generation. Yeah. So what this thing want to say is there is no optimal format, like something that is defined that this is better, this is useful, this will be applicable to whole formatting. Our task change, our output change, our needs change. That's it. Okay. Well, right now we have you know actually uh studied a whole lot of base about what is JSON prompting and whatnot. Okay. Uh, Adil, what do you think you want to add here?
Hmm.
Um,
Well, as we research right now, as per our research, now my opinions have changed. I guess we should look for some different project now. 'Cause,
yeah, right. So
yeah,
that's all this whole series is. We may change, we don't know, right, what we are doing. So, on the surface level, at the user level, like end user like us, we don't have any, you know, use of it. As far as we have research, we don't see. We might see, and we got into deeper. Uh, what we have understood so far, right, guys? Let's try to summarize that, right? Let me just go to wide word summit. Okay. Why this shit is taking so long. Okay, guys, we are not giving credits here to anyone. You can just see on your screen what we are using or whatever shit. Okay, so let me just say here. The first thing what we have learned here is okay, JSON prompting. You know, so first of all, definition we have studied. Why JSON prompting is just like for prompt which we give to which we give to LLMs uh, and it reduces hallucinations, okay, increase
Output
performance
accuracy.
and output accuracy, although that is not as we that is not a thing unless and until you know your shit, right?
Yeah.
Right, output accuracy, the whole point of it, like it's not gonna do that. I don't believe that this thing will give, unless for normal tasks natural language better. So JSON prompting is it is used to, let's me just go back to actually haha, mm, yeah. Okay, yeah. So JSON prompting is a technique for interacting with AI models, especially LLM, by structuring structure and queries in JSON format. So we understood the definition from this thing. Now we know that the what's they say. The next thing is this format. Okay, so this is the format of a JSON prompt. There are bases like key value pair. So that is one thing we learn. Nextly, one thing that we learn is not everything your simple queries need to be transformed into JSON format, and don't expect it to be a better output if your JSON prompt is not that complex. So if you are doing small scale tasks and want just your general vague answer, just go for natural language prompt. Don't get into this JSON for prompting base. As far as we have researched, I'm concluding on that, right? Okay. Next thing is the underlying thing which we think is don't look is, we just focus mainly on how well the output is, rather than it should be more focused on it reduces hallucination and increases the accuracy majorly, unless and until it is. So that's one thing we should concentrate on. Yeah. now Now one thing I want here is just a minute. Okay, this thing that is yeah, token efficiency. That is the whole thing. I guess our main highlight is this. This is actually something which we can try to change, right, Adil?
Yeah.
For me, I guess we can. What our project will be is reduce the tokens and still preserve the meaning. Uh, in the JSON prompting actually. So what our aim here should be, we can reduce the tokens actually and still preserve the meaning. So we might want to research more on this actually, how we can reduce the tokens, unnecessary tokens like curly braces. But how can we can't just eliminate them, right? If we remove the braces, we will literally you know wrong the format of a JSON. How can we do reduce the token, still preserving the format, still preserving the meaning? Now, why do we want to reduce the token? Of course, LLMs charge high for higher tokens. If we reduce the tokens, we will reduce the cost. will reduce the competition. If there are more tokens, machine will take more amount of time to compute it, and so reduce the time. Right? It will reduce cost. It will reduce competition. It will reduce time. And for a small scale level, it may seem small. Like if a task takes 0.8 seconds, after optimizing this, we might even get for small 0.7 seconds. But on a large scale, this difference is very much. So the one thing I want to, we might do a project on this, that is reduce the tokens and still preserve the meaning. That is, we can focus on this token inefficiency thing. That is one thing. Now we have done so far JSON prompting, etc. Adil, what do you want to say up till here?
Mm, well, the whole point of reducing the token consumption and making it more efficient, as you said, it will mess up with the JSON format. Like
Yeah,
like we'll
we
need
have
to
to find
obviously
a way.
research about it whether is it really possible to not mess up the JSON format
Hmm.
and still maintain the meaning of that prompt and still like reduce the cost. We'll need to research about it, but how about we just keep all of this JSON thing aside and research about some new topic now? Because I don't really
Really,
see any
but
scope in this.
well, I think this, you know, yeah, I see why did you, want to change the, um, but guys, there is one thing I think which we neglected is so far, Adil, we are just studying about our end user, how it is useful to us. We have not yet studied where is JSON used in uh, industries, right?
Yeah, we can check
What do
that
you think,
where
guys?
it is used and all. We can study that, but what's the point of all of that if it's not really beneficial? Like as we saw.
No, it is. Yeah, no, that is for the end user perspective, right?
Yeah, but
You don't know where it is used in actual industry. That's just end user. You are thinking about yourself here. Okay,
hmm.
but you don't know what goes on the industries where it is used, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You are saying like shift to another topic. Yeah, I know why, but we still can address this token inefficiency, right? And once this thing is addressed, like it will make a,
Now, I'm not
there will be
saying to
significant
shift to another topic. I'm just saying that we can keep it for some time later and we can now start digging in and searching for some new topics too.
well,
Obviously, since you're
I
using
won't
a,
say that.
you can save this keyboard, right? Like whiteboard, whatever you have entered the data there, you can save it for later, right? We can jump back to this.
Yeah, but why do we want to shift? Why can't just we dig on, where it is actually used in industry?
We
And
can do it.
what challenges industry face in JSON formatting? Adil, let me just, like, when you download things, you either download it in the CSV format or JSON format, right?
Not all the data, but yeah, sometimes.
So yeah, but how is when downloading the data that data is stored in JSON? How fast is that process? We can dig deeper in that. Like say, I was let's go to this thing, right? Monkey type, which we regularly use for typing.
Yeah.
Yes, right. So there is a thing. I'm not logged into it. Let's see that now. But there is an option here to download your data, right?
Hmm.
There is an option in this profile ping that download your data, whatever that thing is. Okay, so Adil, let's see when you are downloading the data in JSON format, like how it is actually framed or fitted in the JSON format. How it is actually fit in the JSON format. Is there a thing we can increase the speed of that process? You get what I mean.
Mm,
Let me just be more clear here.
yeah.
Suppose this is your data. Hi, I am Yashraj and all that, and this is another data. And now we want to, when in industry, some industry just normalize some data into JSON format. So this process of converting some data into JSON format, industry, is it fast? Are there any challenges faced in that? We can dig deeper. What do you think upon that? Now let me just cut the base and let's just see where is JSON used in industries. Right, Agar. Let's just cut
Yes,
the base,
yes.
right? Where is JSON used in industry? And okay, I'll just go simple prompt here because Adil here is losing interest in JSON because as we see it's not user per. But okay, let's just see. Okay, that's it. Here, it is used in web development, data exchange between server and JSON is the dominant format for transmitting data in client-server communication. C. Replacing XML. JSON is simpler and lighter than XML. One thing we forgot to mention here is Adil, another XML format, right?
Yeah. What was it? XML? Which
Okay.
markup language?
Extensive markup language, I guess. Let's
Yeah,
see
yeah,
what is
extensive
XML.
markup, something like that.
Yeah, and it is in the tags of that. But that's
Yeah,
also
it is
one
just like
format.
HTML.
And before JSON, yeah, before JSON, this was used. So JSON is used in data exchange between server and a web application. So this is used. So if you just see from user perspective, JSON prompting, and then there is okay, IoT. It is used in IoT. It is used in software configuring JSON server as a common format for application build and deployment configuration. Adil, right? When we were building things, we were using this,
Package.json, yeah.
right?
Yeah, it contained the
We were
node
formatting
package.
the dependencies in JSON format
Yeah.
rather than the natural language. Databases like MongoDB store data in JSON like documents. See, now this scope matters. Databases like MongoDB store data in JSON like format, right?
Yeah.
Now, how fast we can make this process of storing? Uh, like if it is slow, we can make it fast, right? So rather than your endpoint, user perspective, third party, we can use JSON to actually, I guess, we can increase the speed of the storing, converting.
Mm,
Now the main thing, it is lightweight, it is efficient, it is human readable, easy to learn, flexible. Yeah. So this is all where JSON used. Now we want to find a scope. We can't just wander off. We learn what is JSON, where it is used. What are the challenges where we can address this? Token efficiency is one of the challenge. How we can address that, right?
yeah, token efficiency was one. Then, as you said, the conversion speed of the data to JSON.
JSON format. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
one
that
thing.
was one.
And now, okay, and but where it is used in AIML, right?
Yeah,
Now this is where is it used in AIML? Let's see, because we are from AIML background, so basically we want to be doing something. Okay, something we are having an error here.
just reload.
What is that?
Just reload it. Reload the site.
No, just no. There is thing is, I guess history is gone. In parallel AI, there is no functionality of should chat. Oh my god.
You
Okay,
did
never mind.
refresh it at the end.
Yeah, because I did it earlier, but it okay. No, it doesn't have any context here. That what is it? I'll just looks like I'm facing some battery issues here. Running out of electricity. I ran out of electricity actually, or possibly.
Ah,
So uh,
problem
I'll let
citizens from
I'll let
rural
Adil take
place.
over from here.
Yeah, sure. Let me switch.
Fuck off.
Mind your
Yeah,
language,
yeah.
bro. We are streaming.
No, yeah, we are streaming. That's one thing. But Adil, this was whole your idea of going into JSON. Why are you now just wanna shift because you don't find any scope? Well, we didn't dig deeper, right?
Yeah, yeah. My bad, brother.
Uh, where is it used in AML? Where JSON prompting? Where see the whole JSON prompting. We should just limit JSON prompting to JSON actually, because I think actually let's where is
Hey,
JSON
your
used
parallel
in
AI has some extra
JSON?
products. What is packed? Parahub, Paragen, Paragen. Damn.
I don't know. Okay, I'll just top sharing. Let's switch to Adil, and I'll watch the
Yeah.
stream
Well,
from my
brother, it's been
smartphone
it's
because
been
I
it's been more than a minute. I have already switched screen. My bad.
okay,
I
yeah,
forgot to
and
tell
let
you.
Adil yap now because I have been yapping, and I don't think this retard is getting anything, and now wants to skip
Shut
the
your
topic.
bitch ass up, nigga.
Oh, don't do sir. We might get back.
My bad. I said jigger.
Yeah, see, whatever that is. But I guess Adil, now find the JSON. Where is JSON used in AIML? Because our scope is AIML, right? Not just JSON prompting. If you type where is JSON prompting used, it will literally give you, it is used to give instruction to LLM rather than that. Where is JSON used in AIML? Let me watch your stream on smartphone. So you might not hear my
Just give
sounds
me a
or
minute.
tooting.
Just give me a
I'm
minute.
joining
I'll
on
I'll
my
share
Discord.
my screen on Discord so that you will have no delay watching it. Yeah, I did share it.
No, don't share it. I will. Okay, that is right. Yeah. So let me come from my smartphone, guys. Just wait a minute.
Zeek.
Adil, I will coming from Discord or smartphone. Okay, mind my thing.
Yeah. Oh no, bro. Why the hell this lags?
This shitty bug again. I guess your screen is not visible to me because the bug, Discord bug. Yes, Adil.
Mm, you can leave and join
Am I
again.
audible? No. There is a bug in this game. Yeah, I can now. I can just let me. But let me just because this bug is really. Let me just either join from where. Discord.com login. Let me just join from the web. Looks like it's switching back to mobile, but yeah, never mind anyways, guys, because
You can
uh,
hop on Google Meet if you want. It's really not working for
yeah, share your screen from Google Meet because that will be beneficial. Stop sharing here.
you. Just a minute. I'll put the code in general, okay? Oh my god.
Where did you put the code of Zeek organization of where?
Just a minute. I'm still making the meeting, bro. Yeah, in general. Zeek.
Okay, let me go. Then we'll just okay.
Hello. You can unmute here on Meet. No, I have RAM is not sufficient enough to use this part. Just a minute. Uh, just a minute. Your audio is. You are audible, but your audio is Like it's coming from my speakers. I don't want it to be from my speakers. Yeah, okay. Okay, is my screen visible to you now?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So just search for scope of JSON in AIML actually, because that's where our interest is. So JSON in scope of JSON in AIML, and what are at
Okay,
this?
I have to
Okay. Yeah.
create a project
Okay.
around JSON and AIML scope. Suggest me places.
If the result consists of a natural language to JSON converter, we'll just cut that shit because we don't want to do that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
never mind. Don't use Ultra. Don't use Ultra. Don't use Ultra.
Pro.
Pro.
Uh,
Yeah. Return.
don't use the R word, bro.
Okay. Okay. It will take a lot of time. Now just switch to another tab,
Yeah,
and
well,
you
we can play smash cards till then.
and yeah, we can do that. But no,
Nah,
that will
nah. I
him.
was kidding. I'm borderline autistic, so mind me, bro.
No, no. Yeah, just open a new tab and open parallel AI in it. Another. Yeah, start building. Click, and now instead of click on deep research, just click on chat. Click on chat option.
Yeah.
Yeah, now here search scope of JSON in AML. It will give. Yeah, let's see what actually thing is, because we want to build something, so we want to know what we are working on actually. What are you doing?
Just a minute. I have to confirm what is visible there. Give me a minute, bro. Because
Okay, okay. Let me just see the stream then. Let me just see the stream. I'll confirm. Okay, now switch to the thing. Switch to your back to your parallel.
thought I did this. Yeah.
Now switch back.
Yeah, I did. I
Let
did.
me just.
I
Okay, it will just.
I have the
Yeah.
stream
So
going
now,
on my phone.
let me. Yeah, it
Yo,
is visible. Okay.
if I switch, ha, ठीक है. It's working.
Now
Okay.
let's see where it is used. Let's see
So
where
the
is
scope
visible
of
now.
JSON in AIML background, as Yashraj already explained, what exactly is JSON and all, and then what is this? It's a lightweight text-based and human-readable data interchange format that has become integral in workflows. Its scope. Okay, data representation and interchange. Universal data format acts as a common language between various AIML tools, platforms, and programming frameworks. Python, Dart, TensorFlow, PyTorch. Damn, I never knew that.
Neither do I. Neither did I. Okay.
It was used in frameworks of Python and all that. Due to its
Okay.
simplicity and compatibility, model export import. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There are
Okay.
various
Read the
other
name.
formats too, right? The other formats for models. What was it? Pickle. Pickle is one format that I know. BST is one format that I know for models.
Which?
BST.
But no. Pickle is just for storing your trained model.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but JSON, I guess it may be used integrated in that format. It's not that it's used internally, I guess, in the
Yeah,
building
yeah.
of TensorFlow.
Uh, BST was is B no
Yeah,
no BST was not a format. What is the format?
formats are like Markdown, XML.
No. I'm talking about trained model format, bro.
We just save
Ah,
models in
PTH.
Pickle.
My bad. PTH.
And H5 is one. Yeah,
H5. Yeah,
I
yeah.
knew. Yeah,
PTH.
yeah. I stored strained speech recognition model in H5 and prediction model in Pickle. I guess as far as I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Let me just switch and
Yeah.
read my second mode. I found it interesting. For instance, the JSON
What?
machine
What?
learning models. Go back to the parallel AI.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, and
So model export and import. So for instance, the JSON machine language model specification allows exporting trained models into a JSON structure, which can be imported into different deployments, mobile app, scoring engines, or other programming language, enabling cross-platform inference with a JSON ML
okay.
models.
I don't know what that means, but
Yeah, neither
I
did I
guess it's
understand that. Structured data transmission. Yeah, we know about this. Data for the data. JSON is used extensively for storing structured training data.
okay.
Yeah,
So basically, it's used for JSON is a storage format. That's all we know, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now, for instance,
Like
the JSON machine learning model. Let me just read the second point again. Exporting trained models into JSON structure. Okay, okay. So yeah, that is I know, right? Got it. So it just exports the specification of state model into JSON. Okay, now
yeah,
second data validation and
specification of trained model. So yeah, it's like a markdown then.
yeah, might be.
No, it's just storing the specification. No, it's just storing the details about the trained model, not the model.
Yeah, yeah, you are right. You are right. Not the model, of course. How will it is store the model,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah. Then
In
not
the JSON, this
JSON
not.
schema for JSON schema defines the expected structure and data types of JSON data, which helps validate data sets before feeding them into ML pipelines. Yeah, we all know that.
Oh, it's used to feed in ML pipelines. Okay.
Bro, come on. Every other model you try to train, and
Yeah, I
if you
did.
try to collect data for it, or you just use data from Kaggle, half of the data is in JSON format there, or Excels. Obviously, in ML pipelines, you use JSON there.
Yeah, yeah. No, I did. Yeah, I didn't train something on, JSON yet. I just used
You
CSS.
remember, have I told you about that chatbot project of mine?
No, no.
I
Yeah,
created a
yeah.
mechanical chatbot. Yeah, for that, it. I mean, it was I fine tuned an LLM there, bro. I told you about how those adaptive layers work, how fine tuning an LLM, fine tuning a LLM is different from fine tuning a simple model. Like fine tuning a
But
neural network is
did
different,
you?
and
But
this.
you use. But you didn't tell me that you use JSON
No, no, no. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
dataset.
So there, for the fine tuning, the data I used for fine tuning that model was in JSON format there.
I got it. I got it.
Like there were multiple sources for the data, and I converted all those sources, the data from all those sources into JSON, into a simple file, and then I fed that file. It was not JSON, it was JSON-L. Do you know what is JSON-L? JSON line format.
No,
See this.
no.
This is
You
uh,
don't have AI mode enabled or what?
no, this is Brave, bro.
Oh, okay.
It is just JSON, but like the content, if you are starting a JSON like
Like
object, it
go down,
will,
go down.
it won't end.
Let me. Yeah, how
Uh,
is the format? Just search in the chat GPT, man. Rather than yeah, just search in the parallel AI platform. Yeah,
I'll
how is
search it.
what is JSON-L? How is it different from JSON?
JSON
And give the format of JSON-L and JSON, right?
different from JSON. Yes. What?
It takes time. So wait, wait a minute. Click on that. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, see, I told you your whole object. Wait, I'll just show you the structure. Yeah, look here. This is a simple JSON file, and in JSON-L, this is a JSON file, and then it consists of multiple strings like this, multiple JSON files.
Oh, oh, got it.
Yeah, so for like, since I was making a chatbot, so like some of the data I collected from Reddit, right? So I use JSON-L
Yeah.
because one of the object here was the input. Like I scraped multiple subreddits regarding cars and all of that stuff. So one of the parameter here was the input. So a string here contained input. Then the other was the output for it. And then the next one was, if there were some doubts on that subreddit which weren't answered, right? So then
Yeah.
the output if the output is empty, then there was one more. uh, I don't remember now, leave it. But
No, when to use, yeah, when to use JSON over JSON. Okay, that's one important thing, right? Read that.
yeah, if you're using large data set that do not fit into memory at once for streaming data or
Okay.
continuous data appending logs observing result, when parallel or incremental processing is needed. Yeah, when you have lots of data and when you need parallel processing, and when intero interoperability with big data tools like Apache Spark Pandas.
I don't know what that fucking means.
Yeah. Neither do I. What is Apache Spark? No experience with that.
Uh, Apache Spark, it's very, I don't know, man. We may seem retarded, right? We don't know that. Okay, so whatever that is, never mind. Now let's go back to, let's see our research is completed or not. Go back to our tab second.
Still processing.
Okay, it's taking. Okay, now just go back to our, yeah, that.
Yeah, where were we? Model configuration and find. Okay. Processing.
Okay, now model configuration. Yeah, see. Storing model parameter, third one.
Sorry, model. JSON files can encode model parameters like coefficients for linear regression, cluster centers for tuning. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
second one. You use it for second, right? Fine tuning models.
Yeah. Fine tuning models. JSON serves as a format for fine tuning instructions, hyperparameter tuning information, storing training, enabling
Yeah.
reproducible ML experiments.
We can do a small then how to fine tune a model using JSON, right? We can do that, right?
What?
How to fine tune a model using JSON, right? We can do that as a project, right?
How? What will we do in that?
Well, we will tell the process of how to fine tune the. Well, isn't it beneficial for your both point of view? If you are fine tuning the model, that is means you are get to know how to fine tune a model. That plus everything JSON. So it's not we are doing any research work there, but actually it is good for portfolio and resume, right? You fine tune a model using JSON.
Well,
The interview know that.
I already have a project where I did that, but okay, I get if you want it, we can consider doing it.
Okay, the what is the next transformer parameter?
JSON can describe processing, pre-processing transformers, and in the model data steps to
Okay, scroll. I can't see it. Okay, yeah, okay.
Okay, our output is
Yeah,
right here.
the human format is yet being generated. Let's just wait. Okay, so you can fine tune the JSON LLM model using JSON, and there are some problems like overhead and whatever shit that is. Today, I guess we will wrap up once we see some of the project, and we will
Yeah.
continue. Like it's
Yeah, the
already
prompt
one
I
hour.
gave here was literally like revolving around. He will suggest us a project topic, so we can finalize some project topic today, and then tomorrow again we can, in tomorrow's stream we can research about it and we can decide whether we want to continue on that topic or if we can go after some other topic. That we can do tomorrow, but today we can just finalize which topic to go for, right?
Yeah, right. If it includes anything related to AML, then
Well,
we
by
will
the
go.
way, one more thing. We have crossed 1 hour. This is our first stream and it's going well.
Yeah, right.
It's
The next thing I want to say, if you don't go to JSON, then we will go to fine tuning LLM or prompt engineering or agentic AI, whatever, but within the scope of AML. We are limiting our scope to AML, right, Adi?
yeah.
So I guess
We
what
love
we need right
machines.
now,
We love machines.
yeah, yeah. So
We love
we will
learning.
shift
We
to,
love training models. We are a
yeah.
machine
So
section.
we'll either go to prompt engineering, LLM fine tuning, or agentic or AMCP. But I think we will rather go with LLM fine tuning, but let's see.
Yeah.
So,
LLM fine tuning seems fine, or any other automation task seems fine. Seems fine too. I haven't like
yeah,
really done any automation project till now. Have you?
No, I also haven't. You are talking about MCP and agentic AI, right?
Yeah, yeah. I like, you have done something on MCP, bro. I have seen your GitHub. Come on.
Yeah, no, yeah, I have done MCP, but that was majorly copy paste work, not
Ah,
from scratch. So either we will go with there is auto NA10, then MCP agent. This time
yeah,
we will deal with the
bro. I
auto.
get so many reels regarding that NET and like I generally I don't understand shit about that, so I just skip those reels.
Yeah, that's the one thing that we will just go with. I guess why I'm saying LLM fine tune because LLM is encouraging topic, and that is actually in see this LLM fine tuning is actually really important.
Yeah, yeah. But okay, if we are going after LM fine tuning, then we ourselves need to prepare. We'll need to study a transformer architecture. And honestly speaking, I don't know anything about transformer architecture. I know about other like RNN, CNNs, and all of that, CNN models, neural networks. But like from transformers point of view, I haven't studied shit, bro.
Yeah, you are right. You are right.
Do you
Yeah,
know
yeah.
like
I have
you
just
have knowledge
I know the
about
architecture.
transformers?
Yeah, I have the knowledge about architecture. I have mugged up the architecture like encoder, decoder, its part, and attention mechanism. I know something, but not in the. Okay, let's now read the thing. It just came right. Just try to read the thing because that's we will end the video right today, and then we will
Okay.
discuss something.
He has given us 8 high impact projects. Okay, just okay. The first one, why JSON? Wait, this is not the project. Why JSON still rules AML? Ubiquity, streamability, and tool support keep JSON dominant. JSON and its
Okay,
delimited
right.
variant JSON are indispensable in modern AML, serving as the primary formats for data representation, configuration, and communication. Their human readable structured nature has made the de facto standard across the entire development life cycle. Yeah, we did research all about this. Then we could across the cycle from configs to metadata. JSON is everywhere.
Yeah,
Training
yeah.
data
We have done
format.
that shit. We have done it.
Yeah,
We
we have
use
already
for
done
data
this shit.
annotation, model configuration, storing, Fiber parameter, basically storing everything. Now let's keep to the project this you mentioned. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So there is a difference here. Just a minute. Yeah, see, JSON and strategic implication for AML. JSON. Oh, you can see Adil. JSON L is superior for large data set.
Yeah, I did
Yeah,
mention that point when I was telling you
yeah.
about JSON-Ls.
JSON-L avoid both memory bottleneck, making it feasible. Okay, and then now go to the okay. Then appendability, parallel processing, get okay, best use case. Yeah, yeah, got it. Now we have studied a lot about JSON now.
Opportunity
Okay,
map.
opportunity, project architect,
Okay,
schema. Okay, yeah. This is the
LLM
project
fine
that he
tuning.
gave.
Yeah, the project you were talking about. Look, LLM fine tuning on custom
No,
JSON.
okay, schema validated. Let's start from top.
We can start from the schema LLM extraction. Just a minute. He might have given more details about every specific project below. Let me check.
No, no, that let's start reading from top because it's very extensive research and we might miss something. Yeah, schema validation, LLM
Okay,
extraction,
solved.
unreliable instruction. Okay, that's one. Schema validated LLM extraction, unreliable, unstructured, or incorrect JSON. Okay, JSON output. Okay, what does it mean? LLM hallucination producing factually wrong but structurally valid. Okay, unreliable.
Did you
What is
get
continuous?
anything from this?
No, I didn't get. Okay.
Should I ask him to describe all of those 8 projects in detail? That would
You
be better, right?
can. Yeah, yeah. Right, right.
Just a minute.
Ask that. Yeah, no, no. Okay, wait a minute. Wait. Go down.
How do I continue this research, bro?
You can. Just a minute. You can't, I guess. But just go down. Scroll down. Wait a minute.
If
Yeah, more, more.
annotation converter.
Yeah. See, I was talking slow data loading.
Where is it?
It's just like literally performance optimized data pipeline.
Yeah. Slow data loading is a bottleneck for model training. But you can read this over here, right?
Yeah.
And so literally, yeah, like dude, like how can you break it down from JSON? The only format remaining is binary, right? Like you can't dumb it down below that.
Yeah, you are right.
And binary formats reduce human readability and ease of debugging. Hell yeah, bro. MLOps metadata dashboard, centralized scheme registry, high performance PyTorch loader.
Oh,
Fine.
let's yeah, that's one thing you can uh, yeah, copy this this project. Let's copy this entire sheet, I guess, and paste it somewhere.
Okay, so I
We
just can't
you can actually just copy it.
all of the 8 projects, right?
Yeah, yeah, copy it and just go to Word.
Tell me that white keyboard you were using. Mira keyboard something. Mira,
No,
not
no,
keyboard.
no, me, but it won't just I go to Word for right now. Just a minute. Let's just try Word for create a blank and paste it. Just Control V. Yeah. No, no, yeah, that way, that way. Yeah, and there is an option, right? No, no, no,
Mm,
no. Control.
page size is only this much, bro.
Okay, okay, okay. Just go to no, go to Mira, rather than go to Mira wide border. I know why this might be boring, but yeah, let's find a topic right to work on, right?
Yeah.
I see. LLM fine tuning using JSON will cover two objectives. It will also cover JSON, also cover the LLM fine tuning part. Right, Adi? That's one thing.
Yeah. Dude, this shit really takes time.
Like just type it fast. Anything, yeah.
My bad. There was an option for student.
Skip for now. Skip step and just paste the data table. Yeah. Use first row as header.
What?
You have to tick the option use first row as header. But never mind. Now control delete this one.
What should I delete?
You delete this table.
This one.
Yeah. Just click on that thing and press delete on your keyboard. Control V paste. Yeah. Use first row as header. Yeah. Yeah. Now right. What are you doing? Yeah. You can see it uses first. So let's skip that for now. So guys, I guess we will let just end this. Right. We have got our 8 project titles here.
Hmm.
Uh, so now, don't what did this say? We'll fix the project title, right now we don't want to waste time here in fixing project title, so we'll decide that in our backstage, not on live. We'll just fix a project title on backend in our person to person meet. Then let's just go live for researching that thing, because just finding the project title is a waste of time on live. We'll just do it that basically off stage, right, Adil?
Yeah, sure.
LLM fine tuning on custom JSON will be a primary choice because it covers both the JSON thing and LLM fine tuning and what and not. Okay, but still, yeah. What do you think, Adil? It's already 1 hour, 20 to 30 minutes, and let's just we have some of 8 to 9 project titles. What? Let's just go now. Let me give an overview. So far, we understood what is JSON, its definition, its format. What are the advantages? Why it is used and how and some busted some things which it's not objectively better. You can switch to a natural language when the scope is small. So we studied this thing far. It was, so if you have any learned valuable lessons so far, you can just tune into it. We are not asking to subscribe live because that's not what we are doing
Yeah, that's
here.
not
We
the
just do,
point.
yeah. So you can tune in to wait for the next episode or not, which might be tomorrow, more probably if things go right. Yeah, that's it for
Yeah, if
this.
things go right, we'll be live
Yeah,
again
this.
tomorrow.
Yeah, this the second member here, the Adil, is one of the highest procrastinator I've seen so far, coming with
Procrastination
innumerable
final
amount of,
boss.
yeah, innumerable amount of excuses and no, not at time. So I can't guarantee you that we will be present tomorrow, but
We will be.
we will, yeah, and we will be back with the project title tomorrow because after this stream we will discuss
Hey,
offline.
we'll need to start one thing from tomorrow. Whenever we go live, we'll need to like like on our account, we'll be uploading a story on our X and all.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
need
yeah.
to
Yeah, Adil,
notify
Adil,
people.
Adil. Yeah, Adil.
Yeah,
Just write our Insta and Twitter username there, right? Zeek Brothers.
where?
Just take in this whiteboard, right?
Okay, okay, okay.
Text option is there downside. No, that's not text. Return either no text T is written literally.
Oh, no, my bad, my bad. I'm just hungry. Just bear with me.
Okay, yeah.
Uh,
Zoom in, or either increase the text size. Okay, yeah, more, yeah, yeah. At the rate Zig BRDRS. So guys,
this is
you this is same for Twitter and this is same for Insta and same for
yeah. If someone is
uh,
watching right now, no one is watching except me. But yeah, in
zero watching.
case,
Never mind.
yeah,
But yeah,
we are just
yeah,
lonely
yeah,
retards
yeah.
talking.
Because no, not low, but we want to do things, and why are we are doing this is because it help us to be disciplined actually,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
and it also help us to increase our visibility, and we'll later
yeah.
share our reel something like that. Okay, so let's cut the mess and increase. Yeah. Let's visit our Instagram, marketing and shit. Oh, what the fuck is that thing? Oh, just open
What? I just typed in
open
something.
the Instagram, bro. Okay, yeah, whatever that shit is. This retard is high on.
Pipe down, bro. Pipe down.
Never mind. Okay, oh, Insta is open.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, our first reel, yeah, is also uploaded if you
We
wanna
can check it
check it.
out, bro. And
Yeah,
yeah,
just
we
that
are
is
unemployed,
that's not
bro.
that is not need to. We are not sympathy seeker, and it's not need to be mentioned.
No.
Fuck off. We are
I'm a
not.
sympathy seeker. I want a job. I want.
Okay, whatever that shit
Bro thinks he's nonchalant, but he's not.
is. Okay, so yeah, we will upload our yeah. No, never mind. Now just end the stream.
Yeah. Alright,
Bye bye.
guys. Bye
Good
bye.
night.
Bye bye. And do not redeem the code.